Yes, my people, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. This is a beautiful, hot day here in Southeast Asia. You are in your morning in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Senegal, Ethiopia, South Africa, wherever you are on the Africa continent. I'm welcoming you in a very special way. Yes, and my brothers in Europe, in America, in Canada, you are all highly welcome. South Korea, I am grateful for your time you always spend with me. Thank you for your comments. Please continue to send me your comment on everything that we discuss here. This is your channel. This is Salon's blog, and you are highly welcome. Now, today, I purposely waited for certain news because I want clarification on certain issues before I come your way. And I've gotten what I needed. And so I want to discuss with you exclusively. Yes, these are exclusives. Reece James, our captain, has gone under medical assessment. Scan results have confirmed an hamstring injury. Reece James will now begin his rehabilitation program at Cobham. Club expect Reece James to be out until February, March based on recovery program. Now, this hamstring issue is not the first time. Hamstring problems, once it starts with you, if care is not taken, it will keep repeating itself. It will keep repeating itself until you lose your form. And when it comes to Reece James, he was supposed to undergo a surgery long ago, but he didn't want to. Now, the news we are receiving indicates that insiders within the club are advising Reece James to undergo a surgery, which is better. When you undergo a surgery, you are guaranteed a better lifespan or long-term sustainability. You might not come, the injury might reoccur, but it takes a longer time. But this is what Reece James really wants. And as at yesterday, after the examination, he was still advised, even though he has the final decision to make, whether to go for the surgery or the normal treatment for the hamstring. Now, when it comes to surgery, there is no guarantee that will cure the reoccurrence forever. But it gives you a longer span. Reece James' challenge right now is, if he goes through the surgery, it will take him not less than 3 months. It's going to be 3 to 4 months. By the time he will be coming back, we are around January, February, March, April. March into April. And don't forget, the Euros will be coming up in around April. April, May, yeah. Around thereabouts. And so Reece James' challenge right now is he doesn't want to miss out on the Euro 2024. And that is why he's rejecting the surgery. He doesn't want to miss out on Euro 2024. And the surgery will take him 3 months to recover. By the time he's recovering, the national team squad would have been named. And this is his fear. But there's no choice right now. He has no choice. Even if you want to go for the normal treatment, which will still take him about 6 weeks to 8 weeks, that will also mean that he will come back not fully fit. Or he will come back and the next 2-3 games, he might still have a bigger problem. My friends, Chelsea fans out there, Reece James lovers out there, what do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Our captain played how many games? And he's gone back for another 3 months. That brings to the issue or the forefront about Conor Gallagher being on sale. And he is our deputy captain. Actually, Ben Chua is a deputy captain. And Ben Chua is also on injury list. And so the third is Conor Gallagher. And Gallagher, now we are being told, insiders at Chelsea are thinking of selling Conor Gallagher in January transfer window so they can raise funds to balance the books. Not necessarily because Chelsea doesn't have money to buy a striker of £150 million or £120 million, but they just want to balance the books. And Gallagher is easier to sell compared to Trevor Chalobah and the rest of the players. And they could sell Gallagher on a higher price based on his performances in this season alone. This I am bringing to you is more like a discussion, but this is an information I need to bring to you. So our captain, Reece James, is injured. But let me point out here, there is an insider news which states that the players at the camp, Cobham, most of the Chelsea players are unhappy why Thiago Silva was not named the captain. Why Thiago Silva was not asked to become the captain and Reece James rather being the deputy. Since Thiago Silva is the eldest, he's older than Reece James, and he's one of the senior-most players. Even if Reece James was a captain, they could have named Thiago Silva as a deputy to stabilize the captaincy. He said Chelsea players are confused by Pochettino for not making Thiago Silva captain in the absence of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. For not naming Thiago Silva in the absence of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. Initially, when Mauricio Pochettino took over, some of us who were on the view that the best person to become Chelsea's captain then was Thiago Silva. Now he named Reece James instead of Thiago Silva, and in the absence of Reece James, the captaincy was given to Ben Chilwell, and in the absence of Ben Chilwell, it's given to Conor Gallagher. And the senior most player there now is Reece James, and he has been boycotted. He has been omitted. He said it's a growing topic in the dressing room that Silva has been disrespected. Yeah, the players are beginning to think that Thiago Silva is being disrespected by Mauricio Pochettino. Now that Ben Chilwell is injured, Reece James is going back. That means that Reece James is coming back within a month or so, or less than a month. How many games did he play? He's going back for another 3 months. Your next captain is injured long time. We don't know when he's coming back. The third in succession, which you also named Conor Gallagher, we heard he is to be sold in January. How true that is, we are yet to get a full or final detail on it. Let me hear from you as a Chelsea fan. Leadership crisis Chelsea is facing. Part of the problem we are having on the field of play is leadership. It's leadership. And this is where one of our own, John Obi Mikel, has said something I want to read for you. He said, there is no identity of how the team wants to play. I am a big believer in giving a manager time. I am not a believer in sacking managers left, right, and center. As we just going to sit on the fence and say we are still in rebuilding process? He said, are we just going to sit on the fence and say we are still in the rebuilding process? There is no time for that. We need to start winning games. When I look at the team, it comes down to lack of leaders. This is from John Obi Mikel. He said, when it comes down to the team, when I look at the team, it comes down to lack of leaders in that dressing room. In the game against Everton, I looked around the pitch. There is not one single leader. There is not one single leader. And that is the very game Thiago Silva was not played. There was no one single leader, according to Obi-Wan podcast. And this statement came from John Obi Mikel. You that is watching me or hearing the sound of my voice, was there any leader on the pitch on that day? 71% possession of football, but there was no player that can take the risks. Scoring goals, sometimes it's about risks, taking risks. There was no single leader on the pitch of play, my dear friend. Well, it is true. Like they say, Mauricio Pochettino hasn't lost the support of either the owners or the dressing room. His main short-term concern is keeping the fan base on side. And a loss to Sheffield United will certainly cause a meltdown among some supporters. Yeah. Our next game against Sheffield United, that one Right now, as it stands, with the owners, there might not be a problem. But within the players, there is a problem. There are rumors already ongoing. There are some players that are secretly telling their agent to begin to find them way out. Unfortunately, some of them are tied down to 8-year contracts, 7-year contracts. I'll be coming to that in the next episode. Watch out for that. They hasn't lost the support of either the owners or the dressing room. Yeah, the owners are still backing him until summer, the end of the season, because he has to qualify for Europe next season. They are watching him. But when it comes to the dressing room, there is already discomfort in the dressing room among the players. Some are secretly talking to each other, talking to their parents, talking to their agents on what next to do, their way forward. Dear friend, I will be back with the next one. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.